Hey Leute, willkommen zurück zu Root Ladder in Chapter 6 mittlerweile. Wir müssen uns was fragen über den Hero. Who's your hero, Tomoko? My hero... Maybe the red bean bread mask. An anime hero? Huh. How about in reality? Anybody who is a hero to you? That would be Yukichi Fukusawa and Ichio Higuchi. The face is on the 10,000 yen and 5,000 yen bills. They are the best of all the heroes. From anime to hard cash, that's realistic to be sure. Women are always realistic. Who was your hero when you were in high school? The captain of the basketball team, tall, gorgeous, and admired by everyone. On Valentine's Day, she received more chocolates than the boys. The captain was a girl? Yeah. The girls had a crush on a girl? It's pretty common in high school. Tomoko puts the futon away. So where are you headed today? First, I'm going to the Lafcadio Horn Memorial Museum. Have you read Hearn's books? No, I haven't. I'm not a fan of scary stories. If you're going to the museum, you have to read Hearn's books. I'll lend you one. No, that won't be... Tomoko leaves the room. I tried to stop her, but she came back with Lafcadio Horn's Kwaidan, aka the collection of Japanese ghost stories. I didn't want to read. Please read this before going there. Tomoko pushes the book into my hands. Take care now. Tomoko leaves. Where left Lafcadio Horn's book? Ghost story, not my favorite thing, but I'll look into it. Alright, I should read a little bit. I read Kwaidan. I'd avoided Lafcadio Horn's books, but now that I'm giving it a chance, it's sort of nostalgic yet fresh. The strange stories and beautiful writing were fascinating, and I ended up reading the entire book. It's not just there to scare you, it deals with people's karma, which makes it more interesting. I look at the clock. It's time to go to the Lafcadio Horn Memorial Museum. As I step outside, the Delta Bar, Kenny, the tall guy with a hat rushes away. The guy with a hat just started away. That's suspicious, to put it mildly. Who was that man in the hat? Waterworks? Huh? Okay. On an old-style street along a moat, there's a wooden column that says Lafcadio Horn Memorial Museum. Looks like this is the place. There's a gorgeous board fence and a gate with a tiled roof. Beyond the gate, there's a Japanese-style single-story wooden house. I walk into the Lafcadio Horn Memorial Museum. There are exhibition panels and pictures from Harden's life. I walk around the museum. Should look around to see if there's an... Okay. I'm checking. There's a picture of Lafcadio Horn with commentary about his family. It looks like his father was Irish. Seems to be an exhibit displaying items related to Lafcadio Horn. There are several items that Harn treasured. The sign says Harn was about 160 centimeters tall. There are several items that Harn treasured. The sign says Harn was about 160 centimeters tall. So. It's a poster for the exhibition that talks about how people used to call him Harun's son. I don't see anything that talks about the princess of Himegamori Forest. Are you looking for something? Ah, that startled me. I jumped when I realized Kurai is standing right next to me. If you want to hear scary stories in Matsu, I'm your guy. Your specialty is ghost stories, isn't it? I know quite a bit of folklore as well. Do you know about the princess of Himegamori Forest? Of course I do. Well, can you tell me? I can't just tell you for free. You want me to pay you? No, I won't take your money. But there's one condition. What's the condition? I will give you a quiz about Lafcadio Horn. If you can answer it, I'll tell you. Fine, give me the quiz. I have 3 questions. All the answers can be found in the museum. Point out where the answers can be found and answer the question. Got it. Question number 1. What country is Horn's father from? Aus Irland. There was a panel that talked about Horn's biography. Point at the panel. He's from Ireland. Correct. Question number 2. Horn had a nickname. What was his nickname? Das war irgendwas mit... Das war... Ist nicht irgendwo hier hinten? Wait, the poster. I saw it on the poster over there. It's Hiron's son. Correct. Last question. How tall was Lafcadio Horn? Ey, ich hab keine Ahnung. Did anything mention his height? Ich glaube eigentlich nicht. Ich werde erstmal kurz speichern, weil ich nicht weiß, was passiert, wenn man es falsch macht. Where did the sign? The sign says Horn was... Das war richtig? Ich habe einfach nur random was gesagt. Yes, yes, of course. It was around the Tenshu era. It happened in Oshigon Miharamuya, where Ishimi area is now. Mori Terumoto sent an archer to Mr. Ogasawara, who had broken the law and built a castle here. He sent an assassin? Mr. Ogasawara decided to retreat to Izumo with the 17-year-old Princess Chiyo. On the way there, as they passed by Tsushimura, Princess Chiyo said she wanted to drink water. Despite the servant's warnings, the princess walked to a pond and she slipped and fell in. What happened to her? She just disappeared. Disappeared. 1 week later, the princess' body was found floating in the pond. But she looked beautiful as if she were still alive. That is the legend of Princess of Himegamori Forest. The drowned body looked beautiful a week later. That doesn't make any sense. Legends don't have to make sense. So it's not like the dead princess came back to life, right? However, the legend changed as it was passed down. And now people say that body would come back to life, more beautiful than ever than before. Which must have meant that Aya came back alive in more beautiful state. We have theme exhibitions too. Have a flyer. I take a flyer for a theme exhibition. Test exhibition of Matsue and aliens. Matsue and aliens. Did Martins come visit or something? That's outside of my field. Space isn't your thing, huh? Well, please enjoy your stay. Thanks. I hang on to the flyer. exhibition of Matsui and aliens. I bet the UFO fans would love it, but it doesn't sound like it's for actual adults. Wait a minute, the people at the UFO research lab would love this. There's that thing about Snappy too, it might be easier to ask them. I'll see Morita and ask about Snappy. Okay, good. I knock on the door. The door opens and Sugari is there. What do I show again? That, the rabbit thing, you know, I can't say anymore. Achso, okay. Gut. Wie so, als wüssten wir das nicht. I show her the figurine of a rabbit on a gate base. By all means. Sugari's the only one in the room. Is Morita here? Not yet. Did you come to talk to him? I did. You're not actually interested in UFOs, are you? Well, that's... Guests who come to mock us will be banned. I'll be in trouble if they kick me out. Are you? Of course, I'm here because I'm interested in UFOs and aliens. Do you have any proof that you're interested in UFOs? Oh, whew. Yeah, oh, take a look at this. I showed a flyer for the of Matsui and aliens that I got at the Lafcadio Heart Memorial Museum. It's a flyer for the exhibition of Matsui and aliens. I have this with me because I'm interested in aliens. I guess you're not lying. Glad I got this. Glad I took that thing. How was the Lafcadio Heart Memorial Museum? I was moved. I felt like I saw the scenes of Japan that I had forgotten. Wow, I felt the same way. Did you? Harn's affection for Japan is something that today's Japanese people have lost. Harn was wonderful, but then so was Japan back then. It was a country of gods, guarded by compassion and morality, don't you agree? Yeah. Harn came to Japan through a twist of strange fate, but maybe he was destined to come here. The gods brought him here so that he could record our traditional ghost stories. It looks like Sugari is a big fan of Lafcadio Horn. Am I boring you? No, not at all. Morita is running late though, huh? Right, you came here to see Morita. I should ask about Morita while he isn't around. Do you know how old Morita is? 33. Don't ask me how old I am. Ja, das mögt ihr nicht, ne? Morita and I are the same age. I turned 33 this year, and chances are the Snappy who bit him and the Snappy that I am looking for are the same person. Yesterday he was talking about Snappy, but I'll tell you right now, Morita wouldn't talk about her. Why not? Because it's a painful memory. Did she break his heart? The memory is painful because she bit him. Aya? Nein, nicht Aya. Oh, literally painful. Achso, ja, nicht Aya. Snappy had a left cannon tooth sticking out, and he still has a mark from it now. Snappy has a left canine tooth sticking out. I should ask about her. Also Snappy, yeah. She said send you to a TV, right? What are you saying? Nothing. You're interested in Harn. Let's talk about Kwaidan. Sure. Tell me about your favorite story in the book. I guess the one where a man who's left his wife for his career can't forget about his wife, and he comes back a few years later to be welcomed by the same kind, beautiful wife. But it turns out she was already dead. That's my favorite. It's creepy, but I liked it because it was also bittersweet. Unfortunately, we don't seem to agree on things. Really? My favorite was the one where a man who had promised his wife who died of disease that he wouldn't get married again breaks that promise and marries a younger woman. On the morning after the wedding, his new wife head is gone and is found in front of the ex-wife's grave. Of all the stories in Twilight, she picked the most distasteful one. Men are always foolish. I'm gonna go now. Sugari's kinda weird. Misaki knew about me though. She must have something to do with Aya. I'm going to Sunny Shoe TV. So, wo haben wir's denn? Ne? Da. I came to Sunny Shoe TV. I'm going to ask Misaki Murakami about it. Welcome. Could I please see Misaki Murakami? Do you have an appointment? No, I don't, but can you call her? Murakami instructed me not to call her about any visitors who don't have appointments. Especially if it's a guy who looks like he could be Max. What do you mean, a guy who looks like he could be Max? I'm assuming he's someone like you. She seems to hate me now. Anything wrong? Oh, I almost forgot about an appointment. I'll excuse myself now. I'll leave the reception desk. If I wander around here, she might show up again. The atmosphere is a little different from last time I came here. They're doing a charity auction. Each staff has an individual space, including Misaki. That's enough at the reception desk. Look around on the wall, there are posters to promote their programs. One of them is of Misaki. These are posted for the station. Misaki's perfect teeth, so she can't be snappy. I stopped by at an auction. There's a bunch of stuff up for auction. Misaki contributed to the auction too. There are dolls, stationery, accessoires, and also that red spider lily brooch. That's the red spider lily brooch she was wearing. I'll buy it as a keepsake. I'd like to get this. As I'm about to make a payment, I notice Misaki's boss is the cashier. Sure, thank you. Aren't you one of the high-ups around here? Yeah, believe it or not, I'm the head of the announcers department. So, what's the department head doing here? All of the employees take turns as the cashier for the auction, regardless of our positions. I might be able to get some information out of this guy. This is my chance. Talking to someone so familiar is weird. Right, the red spider lily brooch. There aren't many opportunities to talk to the director. I should ask whatever I can. Misaki Murakami is hugely popular. She's our leading announcer. I'm a fan of hers too. Isn't she the most promising of all the women who started together? Actually, she's the only one. No other female staff joined the station the same year as her. She doesn't have a rival around the same age. There used to be one who was a year older, but she left the company. If that's the case, could she be Morita's childhood friend? Anything happened with Murakami? No, nothing. Thank you very much. I rush out of Sunny Shoe TV. I'll find out more about Misaki. I wonder who would talk about her. That chatty bitch might talk about Misaki. Bitch is probably at Waterworks. I'm at Waterworks. Welcome. Is Riku Sasaki here? Yes, Miss Haneda. I mean, Miss Sasaki is sitting in the back. What's that? Huh. They managed to remember Bitch by her maiden name, of course. Women usually change their last name when they marry, so it may not necessarily match the name of the school list. On a school list. I walk towards the back and find Bitch sitting alone. You again? I'd like to ask you about your high school days. No way. I don't want to bring this up, but my swimsuit poster won't work anymore. Why not? I told Arisa that her mother used to work as an advertising model, but she couldn't get a job as an actress. I should ask what I can. It's nothing big. I'd like to ask you about Misaki Murakami. Get out of here. What was she called in high school? It's Snappy, isn't it? We called her Murakami. I heard she got the most votes in the popularity poll. Nothing to do with me. The girls idolize her. I know you're jealous. Entertainers and announcers are different, but she's an icon in the television industry. So what? She's making the bitch stream a reality. I bet you were really popular too. You bet? I was a star in my high school. But you weren't as popular as Misaki. You don't understand it at all. She looked like a boy with short hair, and with that headstrong personality, she wasn't popular at all. That's what you wanted to believe, but I bet she was actually popular among the boys. There's no way that savage woman could have been popular. Misaki's savage? I've seen her bite Watanabe before. That's all. She bit him? Watanabe was the kind of guy who never loses a fight, and he was crying. Wow. Oh dear, I talk too much. No, I'm glad I heard that story. This is helpful. I don't need your sarcasm. Are you done? I have better things to do than talk to you. That was plenty, thank you. I'll leave the cafe. I'll leave the cafe. Next I should go see the person who was bitten. Watanabe. Whistle. I should go see Monkey. Ja, wo halt auch immer der ist. Vielleicht in der Schule. I'm back at Oba High School, but it looks like classes are still in session. Came around back to the field. Monkey's doing maintenance. There you are, Monkey. Still looking for Ayafumino? No, I'm looking for Snappy this time. You could stand to dress Snappy, it's true. You're pretty funny. I'm pretty busy, unless you've got something important to say, you can show yourself out. I wouldn't come see you if it wasn't important. I have nothing to say to you. Okay, gut Leute, würde ich sagen, machen wir im nächsten Part weiter von Root Letter und ciao.